Look, I know y'all don't want to hear me yap, man. Quaymax and you guys got me to react to this. All right, I'm gonna just be 100, man. I'm blaming Quaymax on this, but it's 2 hours and 34 minutes. Yikes, I feel like I got ADHD, so I don't even know. I might gotta separate this 2 hours, bro. You know, I'm gonna just keep it banned.
In the biggest social experiment in
Shout out to
Minecraft
Ish.
history, I scattered 1,000 people across two massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or
missed a
guidance,
freaking
and just like in
turkey
real life, if you die,
from the
you
last
remain
video.
dead forever.
Hey, next one, I need to be in this. Okay, you had hot sauce beats in it. I need to be in this next time, dog. You know what I'm saying? The whole reaction community.
Now,
But
each player
anyway,
has the
let's get
freedom
it.
to do whatever they want. Farm for food, become a dictator, and build a society.
Bro, I swear. I'll be
as much as
lit,
they
bro.
can, because while one island is a rich,
I'll
green
probably be a
paradise,
dictator, though. I'm sorry.
the other one
You're kidding me.
is a barren wasteland.
Okay.
It's up to each player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war?
Oh, that's what I want to
ended up happening is the
see.
single most amazing story arc I've ever seen. All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video.
Okay.
I present to you the rich and poor 1,000 player civilization
experiment. He did this like 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I seen that video.
Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of
Let me
course,
join that Discord server though, ASAP. But I did get copyrighted. Please don't copyright this one. It's just 2 hours and some change. Please don't copyright it.
subscribe to
But
my
hey,
channel.
let's go.
All right, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
All right. Day one.
It was the beginning of day one, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What is this place?
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland. Hey, you guys having a good time?
No. There's nothing here. Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place.
Okay.
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging. And not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome.
Oh no! No, no, no! Oh!
And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Ooh, I'm not going down there.
Nah.
This volcano also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
Bro, you'll be hot. You'll
This
probably
killed
die of
a lot of
dehydration.
people.
Bro.
Now, to begin building civilizations, the players needed to find a tree.
Please tell me where the
Okay.
trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was
One
pretty
tree.
big too. But, of course, it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
You've got to be kidding
Oh my
me.
God.
Meanwhile,
Ain't no
let's
boat?
go over to Island 2.
Where the boat's at? Okay.
Hey, guys.
I wish I was in this video though,
Life on
dog.
Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
I blame y'all a little bit. Y'all should have told me about this video, okay? I would have been in it.
Solid water? This is from the ocean. Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
No.
The people on Island 2 immediately realized they had chosen the island of safety and wealth. You are literally a piece of gold.
Yeah.
The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery.
Yes, I am.
And you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak.
Oh, no, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
Oh man, see, she gotta pay more money for that,
I
bro.
want fair working conditions.
Also, because of the vast amounts of trees, people were very quickly able to craft tools that allowed them to mine underground. Hello, Saps. You doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, I'm loaded.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were very optimistic about their future.
Okay, that's dope. I ain't gonna lie. Island 1 seeming like a vibe
By the end
so
of the
far.
first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not
Hey,
scared.
No?
thanks.
Okay.
Island 1 was
No
still
pain,
pretty
no
far from
gain.
having fully fledged civilizations, but there were communities starting to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving.
Okay.
Remy the Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular. Bread?
Oh, Red.
What the
He
frick?
got me serving
Why?
pizza.
Wait, is this a bread line? Oh, no. I also got word that there was a small group of people who had
People
chosen to
waiting for
settle
bread.
in a weird location.
People at the
Okay.
volcano.
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano?
I know.
Hey guys.
Hello.
What
It's only
the-
like 6 people.
Welcome to
Oh,
the mafia.
Mario.
This was Lingolini, and he had recruited about 20 people to join his Italian mafia. His goals were very simple: make friends and get rich.
Hold on,
Okay.
Let me tell you a little secret.
Hey, this gonna be
We found
cool.
Some netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
He
We'll
sounds
check
just
back
like
into these guys
Mario.
later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Call Me Cass was the leader of about 50 people in a nation she named the Cass Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels, bakery owners, and their employees.
They got the cartel too.
How much
That's
even being
crazy.
paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict.
Oh, what's that?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition.
Okay.
Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth. Okay.
We're actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1 when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
We're going to turn this mountain into our city.
That's not even
okay,
fair.
okay. The Commonwealth leaders were very ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But let's see what happens in the following days.
Let's make sure this turned up. Okay. Day 2.
As players logged back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event.
Okay. What happened day 2?
Remy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spoon.
Night, I need food, I'm dying.
Yo, Spoon.
Yeah.
I do have food. You're private, but
Oh, I
don't
need
worry.
food. Oh, God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now, this player, Spoon, was a rising leader on Island 1. He was known for always giving away his own food.
Okay.
But some people started to
nice.
suspect that Spoon's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity, to further his political ambitions. That is, until...
Oh!
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, what is you doing, bro? Okay.
Who is a traitor?
Bro, what?
Trying to assassinate Spoon.
Spoon had survived an assassination attempt, which brought him
Okay.
exactly the attention
Oh,
he
they
needed
tried to kill him.
cement himself as a legend on Island 1.
Okay. Hey.
People were drawn to him, and on day 2, Spoon used this leverage to establish an empire named West Helm.
Okay. West Helm? I don't know.
These people
He
hate
just
me.
said
Emperor.
I can't
this
trust
right here
him.
is gonna be our capital.
I'm gonna just keep it a band. I can't trust
You
Boo.
mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
Even though the people of West Helm were still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face. But now, he's dead.
Oh, he put his
For the
head on a
first time,
stick.
it seemed like the
What?
people of
Who
Island
killed
1
him?
had hope.
Okay.
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon. Nearly killed by some dude.
Hey, okay.
Island 1 was finally starting to develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as West Helm. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the Raven, nevermore.
And honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the volcano and covered the entire island.
Okay.
This lava layer ended up killing a lot of people.
Ooh.
That said, a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh,
Okay.
in fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including a few creations
to
by our
Island
mafia
2?
leader, Lingolini.
Okay.
Speaking of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
Okay.
I just survived an assassination attempt.
What?
Linguini did too?
Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased.
Who's trying to kill Mario, bro?
I have to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego Lex is an enemy of the mafia.
Linguini
then,
Mario done
during
put a
our
hit out
interview-
on him. Okay.
Oh wait, who's coming out over
Bro,
here?
how much? How much?
Those are people
I
from
capture him.
Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano.
Okay.
I
Infernus.
spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
Okay.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion and use the volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
Okay, that's smart.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now,
Koopa!
speaking of invasions, on day 2, the Cass Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
Okay. Who is this?
Guys, I think we're under attack.
Oh.
It looks like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
I knew it was Commonwealth.
Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
Why is y'all trying to
But
attack
after a few
folks?
moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
We are not here to invade.
See, y'all can't be rolling up like that, dog. Cause I was like, why would Commonwealth want to attack anyway?
You brought them all. You didn't do anything. Okay.
The leader of the migrants, a player named 3 Below Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and
Okay.
then the migrants took off. What's
Okay.
going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear.
Okay. Hey.
Now, on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Caste Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor ruled by a monarch named Jofiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees and was the home of a small nation called Barbie Land. What is
Barbie Land?
Plastic?
Oh god.
What in the Barbie?
Okay. And lastly, the southern island was big, but also extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there, although I did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no roof.
Hold your horses there, cowboy.
Bro, you need something
Saps
else.
was one of the few players who chose not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama. Still, he made lots of friends across Island 2. His best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Caste Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
So the immigrants about to do something? Okay, we about to see what happened.
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened. We are the light. We are Luminara.
Okay.
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators, the inventors. See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2.
Okay.
His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace.
Okay. So Luminara, they're about world peace.
Simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry.
I know. They said death to Island 2.
Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
Oh.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
Facts.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
Okay. So kill out Island 1?
No. What if they finish the bridge?
I don't think 3 Below gonna say yes to that.
Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
But that is true though. That's an easy bridge, man. You gotta get peace with Island 1 first. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get peace with them.
As day 2 came to an end, tensions were rising, both within nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next.
Oh my God, day 3, here we go.
Back on Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al-Karasina.
Al-Karasina, my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Likes just to take me out of nowhere. I had to run down the mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him.
So to be clear, Lego Likes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates. You could probably guess how this ends.
Yo, Lego Zanga's here.
So is this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Oh, it's a bounty on his head. Okay.
They're boiling him.
Bruh. Oh yeah, he's cooked.
Oh my gosh.
He's cooked. Killed
The
Lego likes.
Alcaracina pirates had killed Lego likes, but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Lego likes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today.
But then how you gonna get in that water?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll go.
You guys let me talk.
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor's Food was still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you
the
here
Blue
mainly
Cross.
to discuss plans in case the volcano
Can't say the Red Cross.
What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Whoa.
Thanks.
Emperor's
some
Food
type
had
of
come in with
plans.
good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
I don't like meetings either, bro. Meetings or tests, I
When
don't like.
Emperor's Food left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats, follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm late.
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium.
Elysium,
See,
it's a
on day
lot of
2,
islands.
Benji had discovered
I
that
don't
toward the
remember all
outer
these
edges of the
islands,
island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore.
Oh, what?
So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1.
Okay.
Look at these Elysium guys swimming in the water.
See, Elysium and Island 2, they could connect.
A single mushroom cow.
All right, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the
So
next
we get
60
world
seconds,
peace.
I'll do it.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do? We need the pufferfish. Quick.
There it is.
All right. Now back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westholme's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first,
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
see, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Lingolini Mafia. Oh, yes, they're waiting.
So they know who killed it? Okay, so they're going to get a whole... they're going to give all their money or bounty
It
for
looks like
that?
a small brain. It is so
Okay,
much like
that's the
Netherite.
head right there.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cult would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters.
Okay.
As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross
Hey, I'll be
Alliance.
scared too,
they
bro.
knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1.
The Blue Cross.
At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
I know, it seemed like, bro, Island 2 was, you know what I'm saying? They was like this, but, you know, it was so much turmoil on Island 1. The Commonwealth. That's like the richest island, right? What? Who's dropping TNT? What is they doing?
See, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth. They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication.
I know that's
What happened
dumb.
was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their own land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving.
What? We're
Oh
not
my
moving.
God.
We're surrounded by idiots.
Oh yeah, they
Overall,
need to be
the Commonwealth
killed.
was having trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power. See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous.
I don't
that
think
Alvin's
so.
vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has like, barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition. Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's
Oh, that's how Sauce
democracy,
beats.
a true one.
Okay, he got him in there.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry.
Didn't I see Pro Gamer do before?
He
I
said
think
he's
I
gonna
did.
demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens took matters into their own hands.
What? Pro Gamer dude? Dang. That was crazy.
Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and Tricolor.
Okay.
Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city.
Bro, that's dope.
This
I ain't
is
gonna
big.
lie.
Yeah. People didn't really know that much about Geofield and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Geofield was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But
I
people
know.
would still come to Geofield with all the political news of Island 2.
But they're gonna see him as a weak link, though.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1.
Okay.
That said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So, Geofield invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting.
That's what
the
they
only
should have
leader who
been
declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge.
That
So he
bridge?
sent in his place his
Bruh.
second in command, Flux.
Oh,
Flux,
yeah.
what's your plan here?
You already know what Flux is
I
gonna
don't
say
care
about that
what 3
bridge.
Below Zero says. We need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because this meeting was the most important event yet on Island 2, Geofield invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation.
Okay.
Saps, where are you going?
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
How else you able to walk on water?
I'm not
Okay.
excited. I'm
This
terrified.
ish, that's why.
I'm accidentally gonna cause
Okay,
a war.
of course. But it's just weird seeing Ish in the video. Even though I know Ish is in the video, but you really can't see him because he gotta show
we at
the characters.
Great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks, it's great.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here, here.
I can agree
Yeah,
to
I
that.
like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is
Let's-
inevitable.
We.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let
It's
Jovial finish.
inevitable. Because
Island 1 is
Island 1 is
They're
It's,
not going
you know
to
what I'm
attack us.
saying?
They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
I don't know if that'll work.
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it. I'm on board with that.
I can agree to that.
Okay.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous.
I don't know if that'll
Island
work
1
though.
is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them, food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
He might have a point.
Hold on. Island 1 isn't
I agree
evil.
with
They're not
Fluxion.
savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys,
I'm with Fluxion on
Island
this.
1
I ain't even
is
gonna count.
united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal, to kill us and take our resources. If they decide to attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Oh, whoa. Hold on, you lost me,
Crazy,
dog.
Joe Field, is you leading
You
all of us
lost
to our
me.
death.
Oh my
That's
You
too
have to
much. We
listen to
can't
me.
do that.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Come on, what's going on with Fluxion?
That's crazy.
Yeah, you crazy for that.
All right, everyone.
Bruh, get out of here.
We can't fight. Let's just vote. All in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Aye.
You the only one that's saying it, Fluxion.
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
I'm not necessarily in favor to sending aid because everybody is basically coming together on Island 1. So they're not going to be so weak. They're going to use
Meanwhile,
what
at
you
West
give them
I
to
ran into something
to their aid.
interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Okay.
Oh my god. So you
We got a concert?
Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
Okay.
A barren wasteland
Hey.
a boiling water sea.
That's pretty cool too.
No resources to speak of, except a wooden tree.
That's actually a pretty good group too.
Everyone loved the Island 1 band,
That's
including
lit,
Emperor
hey.
Spoon, who found that the music bolstered the
For
morale
real,
of his
look at his
citizens.
head, just bobbing.
He
Yo,
believes that a happy
I'll be
citizen
lit
is
in
a
there.
productive
For
citizen.
real.
West Elm took us in.
Okay. Hey.
Even though Emperor Spoon was a chaotic figure, Westhelm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian. And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished will play a major role in Westhelm's justice system.
Okay.
That said, Emperor
Got a
Spoon
court
was
system,
not
basically.
happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a
Oh,
better
talking behind his back.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean...
Oh, that's
Benji
messed
and the
up.
other leaders were concerned that Emperor Spoon is unstable and may one day try to take over the
Did not tell
entire
y'all.
island.
And their
it's something with
concerns
Spoon. Only grew
I've
when
been
Spoon
had
was
something
caught
against
listening
him.
to Napoleon on Spotify. But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spoon on their side. So they didn't know
That's
what
facts.
to do.
That's facts.
Well, here we are.
Okay. Hey.
I just want to say, thank you, Spoon. You're welcome. Glory to West Elm.
Bruh, Spoon gonna lose it. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Spoon is gonna lose it.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover directly over the volcano.
Okay. I don't know why you want to build it directly over the
Yesterday at the
volcano.
Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they
That's
talked
what I'm
about how they would
saying.
each take different precautions.
You need to make a way to
Everyone
cool
believed
down
that
the
the volcano
volcano.
was dangerous,
But
except for
Seneca.
Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it?
I know, which is stupid though. It's
Linguini,
going
meanwhile, decided to make his home underground
Okay.
within the volcano.
Under the ground, like a Goombas.
Like the
Linguini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Well, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite.
okay.
It was the single secret advantage that Island 1 had. And the only ones who knew about it were the Linguini Mafia and Infernus. Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Linguini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find.
I know, y'all want to get some of that money.
Linguini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Linguini didn't like how
I
Infernus
know.
was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return. So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything.
Okay. So how you gonna build that building, Seneca? How? Now is the
Linguini's
question.
hope was that Infernus never asks for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely.
Okay.
Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble.
I bet you he would.
That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Linguini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Okay.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore. There was only one holdout.
That looked like Bowser.
This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was
The
ruled by a
Covenant, okay.
dictator named Turntap. How are you
Turntap.
elected exactly? By vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they drowning this guy?
He's gonna die.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so
Yo.
I threatened the Covenants. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
No, don't go to side.
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
Oh,
It's free money.
He getting that money.
It's called a business for a reason. It's not for
Some money is
Sidefall
everything.
ran a
Then.
news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, "The lava is rising," just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today, he had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island.
Okay, what is that?
Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about.
Okay, what is
until
that?
now. Had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time.
Okay.
Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace.
Facts.
But not everyone agreed with this approach.
I didn't agree with it. He was the only one that didn't agree.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing
know.
chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war. As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
I'm telling you, Flux ain't gonna take that lightly. Flux is gonna try to build his own island.
I spoke with Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend Saps finish building his home.
Okay.
Despite all the chaos, Saps still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend.
Alright, so he wasn't a dictator.
Even
or
though
nothing,
Flux was much more ambitious than
island.
Saps, these two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah.
Okay, Saps.
But just as day
Saps is a
4 was
good
about
friend.
to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
What is that?
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
What? What? What's going on?
Seraphim! What are you doing?
Bruh, they whole head is off.
What? No way. The second in command of Tricolor had just killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on
crazy,
lockdown.
I was like, what's going on?
Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen.
I know.
Jofiel. Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader.
Back at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
That's crazy, bro. Like, that's going to do anything, though. Day 5.
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina Pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly.
What?
All right, they sent me the
How did
footage
he
of
die?
what happened. Oh, no. He doesn't know the lava layer's there.
Oh! I think I'm dead.
It's just like that. Oh my God, bro. You literally got cooked.
With world leaders dying left and right, the media had plenty to report on. The most
They got
trusted news
bad
company
luck
was
or
from
something?
Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're #1 because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1.
Okay, dang. So
But right
Island
away,
1
the
is
strength of
more
this
united
alliance
than
would be
Island 2?
tested.
It's crazy.
Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was Netherite in the volcano, and this news spread all across the island.
Why you gonna snitch like that? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
This was a disaster for Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of Netherites to themselves. Immediately after hearing about the Netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernus.
Okay.
And lo and behold, they confirmed there was Netherite.
They confirmed it?
Because the
Dang.
Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
I mean, cause she love that volcano. She love that volcano.
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not. Now with Netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field, but the volcano people are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow.
You missing out on
so we
money
can all
though,
talk
dog.
this through peacefully.
It's Netherite in there.
We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
That's facts.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jophiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you know, you still made me feel important.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops. Now, after Jophiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth.
Okay. The richest
But remember from
island,
day 3
right?
how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Ahmed's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well... Oh my god! Wolfram stands.
What? We just witnessed murder!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments.
I can
This Commonwealth
understand.
citizen went to the Caste Coalition to complain to Caste directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Caste Coalition thrived. But they did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implies I get paid.
Is he not
Okay, got that drip on, don't you?
You hear this woman?
Earlier, Wood Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in
Wood
Barbie
Daddy,
Land.
what kind of
So as
name is that,
punishment, his
though?
employers forced him to
Pause.
risk his
What kind of
life
name,
and chop
though?
down one of the tallest trees in the Caste Coalition. He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer to the ground.
Oh! What the? Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps' meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their way. As the leaders and representatives arrived, there was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting.
Should've known it.
Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quote, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is,
Oh, you keep
let's
on
give
bringing
Island
that
1
up.
more gear. It's
But
completely
I don't agree on
brainless,
giving
and it's
them
going to
more,
result in all of
but-
our people dying.
I say just prepare, man.
So, you got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it.
You said to attack
Look,
first, though.
We can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
3 below 0, you gonna kill? No way, bro.
What do you mean, has to go?
Has to go. Removed. And I'm done waiting.
Oh my god.
It's gonna happen today.
What? Come on, Saps. Stop Flux. For real.
Welcome.
Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know, During the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way. I told Seraphim to kill Jofield.
You did!
And today, we will finish the job!
Flux? What? Bruh, I knew it. I knew it.
So Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
I know what happens.
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
Oh, you just crazy.
Bring you to the table. If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Aye. Are you sure this is gonna work?
What?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
Alright, so I have something to say. Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofield by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe that.
No, they ain't safe. None of y'all safe.
Do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I also don't think
I know, that's supposed to be your
What do you mean you feel
friend.
bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him.
Oh my God, see.
But if you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
Nah, I couldn't betray nobody, bro. Oh my. What?
What just happened? What happened?
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah, Saps, you cook. You cook, bro.
Where did he go? Did Saps do
You gotta watch your friends, man. Watch your friends. Okay, Saps about it there. I wouldn't even turn around and go back, man. Flux is not your friend. For real, for real. Flux is not your friend. That's crazy, dog.
It was a new day, and Island 2 was in shock. On day 4,
Somebody need to
when
kill
Saps was in
Flux.
Tricolor, helping the people after the death of Jofield, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this. He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan.
Oh my God. So that it's gonna make it look like Saps did it.
The trap. It actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Empyrean, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island.
Dang.
The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused.
So he wasn't trying to kill Saps, but basically he was trying to use Saps as the fall man.
After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed.
Okay, finally.
But
You
when more
deserve it,
people
bro.
found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps.
Knew it.
And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design
It's
of the
friends
roof.
like that
Saps
too.
was about as guilty as it was possible to be.
It's friends like that too, bro.
With that,
Flux, you
all the
wrong for
major
this,
Island
dog.
2
You
nations,
gonna pay.
from the Commonwealth
You
to the
gonna
Cast
pay, bro.
Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux
man.
got away with it all.
Bro, this is wrong, man. I wonder if they're gonna find out. They gotta find out, bro. It's no way.
Would you?
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the board border between the two islands will finally fall.
What?
Both islands now have 1 day to prepare.
Oh my God, bro. They about to do that war. Thanks to Flux. Bruh, this about to be good.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away.
Okay, all the propaganda.
Except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
Oh, okay. That's why they named it Barbie
that will
Land.
make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
Oppenheimer.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up and up and up.
That ain't a NASA.
And was never seen again.
Rocket, is it? Elon Musk.
Now, Day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
No! Come on! No, jump! What about me? I can shoot. No!
You just killed yourself? Dang, why would you be that dumb?
Didn't do anything. I blame Ish. Meanwhile, at Elysium,
I blame Ish.
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them.
Okay.
Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald. The mushroom cow, Gerald, has been stolen.
Oh, come on. Who stole Gerald? Who stole the cow?
There they all go.
Okay.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Is poison fatal?
So his customers
It's
had
gonna be
instead started buying their
questionable with a
food from
rat.
another player named Dinosaur.
For real.
That is, until...
Oh my god, oh my god.
We don't need to bring that New York rat in here. Okay. Straight up like that.
What is he?
Okay.
Permanently
Permanently
closed?
closed?
All food is now at...
Food is now at Remy's? Where's the rat
Are you behind the
going?
murder of Dinosaur? Anyway, on day
The rat
6, the
can't
West
say
Helm
nothing.
Coliseum was finally complete.
Okay.
What do you plan on using this arena for?
Do I actually have to say legally?
No?
Do I
Maybe a
gotta
little
say
bit of blood
legally?
will be shed, and that's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular leader who got things done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat.
Okay.
This is something Spood's
That's
first attempted
crazy.
assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one. There has been a small but coordinated secret revolution growing in West Helm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spood. The two leading figures are West Helm citizen
Spood
Ramsey
gotta
and
go.
West Helm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Coliseum, not knowing Spood.
That Coliseum is nice though, I ain't gonna lie.
He's insane.
The first part of their plan was to take out Spood's second in command, a player named Oo.
Yeah.
Second in command down. But Ramsey Pie was immediately chased down by West Helm's army.
Could have made something happen, man.
We could have made something happen, man.
Oh! With Ramsey Pie dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time before Spood finds out about his plans.
I want to make
Spood gonna
one
be
thing
on
clear.
there.
Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm. Glory to West Helm.
Glory to West Helm. Glory to West Helm. Now, before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano.
Okay.
Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Lingolini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times.
Seneca, is she really worried about
the meeting began
the
with
Netherites like that?
representative and Spoot's newly appointed
You know what I'm
second in
saying?
command,
I don't
Spider.
think so.
We asked if you had Netherite, and you lied. You said there was no Netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus' job to report on the Netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernus was asked the big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
No. Seneca ain't. Alright, know
Still
that.
our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, trade, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh, didn't I tell you? She love that volcano.
Now, Lingolini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
No way.
Let's
go.
Yes.
Hell yes. Preach.
Soon, people started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Lingolini went even further.
On the day one, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Who ain't got no armor?
Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next few days.
Yeah, it's going for sure erupt. I'm gonna be honest.
And so, after even more discussion, Westhelm made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
Okay.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now,
I don't think Seneca gonna do it. You got so much faith in that freaking volcano.
A large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus.
Okay.
And we will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
What? Bruh, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that. Seneca ain't gonna like that.
Had left the meeting furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
I know. He just want that money.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
But it's gonna erupt, so why not, get that money while you can get it? For real, dog. I'm getting that cake. I'm getting that cash. Bruh, for real.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't Saps, man.
Framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious
is
criminal
the
on
worst
Island
friend
2.
ever, bro.
I'm screwed. What am I supposed to do?
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial.
Okay. I don't know if they're gonna give him a fair trial though.
Was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call me Cass, and of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
There we go.
Whoa, man. See.
To the world, this looked like
Flux.
yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody.
Dang,
and
you
especially
gonna
not
kill your
Island
right
1.
hand, man. Flux. You wrong
In
for that,
fact,
dog.
the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when
maybe they wasn't going to invade. They should have just traded all the stocks, man. I was
officially
wrong.
Off the table.
Yeah, it's off the table now.
The Luminara Bridge had come to a stop. After
facts.
all these days, Flux's plan was finally working.
Okay. Is it working for the greater good or the greater worse?
Now, the Cast Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops. Although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
And I am, like, I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Here.
Okay, she got security then.
I want to make sure you guys
hey, I feel you.
Die. Please don't die.
You gotta have that security, bro.
Everyone would soon be tuning
somebody
into the
try to snipe you, dog.
Saparata to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed.
Bro,
several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
I ain't gonna lie, that's nice though.
But first,
okay, we got a concert again. Okay, hey,
why does it appear? They're moving the warden up. No, no, they're not.
Wait, can you come back?
They're bringing it to the surface.
What's going on? What is that? What? Rising lava?
Rising lava? So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft. Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic. The lava is not rising, but this is just as dangerous.
I know. This ugly monster, ugly creature. Dang, they're huge. Bruh, I'm gone. I'm up out of there. No count.
The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations.
Oh, man. It's crazy how this song is representing what's going on.
Dude, how is anyone gonna stop this? Until eventually it got to West Helm.
Okay.
But the West Helm army was ready.
Okay.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
Okay. Did they kill the warden?
Come on.
He still ain't dead?
Oh my gosh.
Bruh. Bruh, he killing everybody, man. Killed by rising lava. Everybody. Bro, they gotta have they got a freaking bow and arrow, bro. Where's the guns at? I'll be blasting at that thing. For real, for real. He hiding. Okay. Bang. Rising lava was killed. Finally. Dang, finally. Okay. Why is Remy the Rat hiding? Sap, okay, it's trial time, dog.
The defendant
Come on, man.
is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Alp, and the murder of our very own Coraline.
Okay.
I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling.
At least they giving him a free trial.
Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor.
I got a feeling though he gonna get killed.
Constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saprada.
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It's not looking good,
Saps.
I ain't gonna lie.
You killed our leaders.
No.
You destroyed our island.
It was
May your
Flux.
death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200. Toga, Hive Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader, Flux.
That's right.
When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux.
Well, at least he found
would end up
out.
making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap. I find that rather interesting.
What about it?
The trap too.
Well, Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara,
died.
was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Saps, is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision.
Okay.
Judge Timebomb, find Saparata. Guilty on all counts.
What? Dang, bro. Oh my God, you shouldn't have came. You shouldn't even came there, bro.
Immediately.
Bro, they gonna kill Saps. Bro, he ain't do nothing. Flux over there chilling too, dog. This is wrong, bro. This is so wrong. I don't like this part in the video. Dang, bro. Innocent man. An innocent man. Gotta die, bro. Bro, see, I'll be trying to get up out of there. Is he running? Oh, yeah, I'm running. I'm up out of there. Nah, bro. I'm up out of there. I'm up out of there, dog. For real, you got the boat? I would have called the bros and be like, bro, pull up in the boat. I'm up out of here, dog. Oh my God. No. Sap. I have faith. Come on, let's get up out of there. Boat. Yeah, come on.
Where'd he go? Bodyguards.
Let's flee the scene.
Did he actually get away?
You gotta be kidding me. No!
I don't know how you gonna survive for long, Saps, but this is sad though, I ain't gonna lie.
Killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
Murderer. Killer! Right. Guilty on all counts. Disgrace to all of the island.
Saps, why did you do this?
And it's sad cause Saps never did it, bro. So sad. Day 7. Day 7.
Shouldn't it be dropping soon?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, the border pros are dropped. There it go. There it go. Hold up, is these immigrants?
Which means the border had officially dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
This is Island 1.
I bet you it can be.
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2. They're taking the sheep. But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
We're probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the two islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other. Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing! We've linked Island 1 and Island 2.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared.
Okay.
It became very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war.
What?
Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
See, Flux, you was thinking they was going to attack and do all this. I wasn't thinking they was going to attack. I was just saying we got to be ready for war.
Lingolini made a big decision. He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
See, this is much more organized than Island 1.
After yesterday's Netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini went far away and settled in the Caste Coalition.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Caste Coalition.
Okay.
That said, the Cass Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
We are gathered here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
I'm sorry.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in shambles.
Okay.
Saps' trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth,
lost all
which
marbles,
at one point
for real.
was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Saps.
Why they leave for?
We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
Nah, y'all ain't gonna catch my boy Saps. I'm sorry,
to find and
dog.
kill Saps. But his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work until one of the people who moved in was Knight Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. So as long as Spood doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping from his trial.
I don't know how he escaped. I'm just being real.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1. But it wouldn't be so easy.
I know. Why he can't
because the border had just dropped.
Okay.
People were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous.
Okay, I see now.
So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected.
find Flux. That's what you need to do.
No way. No way.
What the heck? What are you doing, bro?
Hey, you gotta make a way somehow, dog. You gotta make a way somehow.
Island 1.
What?
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1.
Okay.
Saps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island, although what happened next was unexpected.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide.
Okay.
And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader of
Hey,
the
you a real
Covenant, the
one.
most feared
You a
and
real
militaristic civilization on Island 1.
How was the trip?
I ran across the giant bridge that Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
When Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turntap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission.
What?
Turntap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2, but not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
Infernus, okay.
Linguini betrayed us, humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday, Lingolini had opened up the volcano for Netherite mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Lingolini had now moved out of the volcano, Sinica felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Lingolini
I bet you she ain't happy.
And Sinica wanted revenge.
Oh.
They're killing the entire mafia.
Another one down, baby.
Oh my god.
Is Sinica doing this?
The reason the Covenant was willing to do Sinica's bidding wasn't just because she let them mine for Netherite before anyone else. But because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingolini so publicly betrayed Infernus.
Oh my god.
They found him.
Oh my god.
About diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
Oh man.
Oh,
those are some crazy words right there.
Mamma mia.
Linguini got killed. Oh man.
The Covenant had
I miss
massacred
Mario,
the
aka
Linguini
Linguini.
Mafia. Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done. Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died. Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed, because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
They ain't gonna believe
Fortunately for
Saps,
Flux,
though.
it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill.
Kill on sight. We hunted him down the other day. We couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
Hey, Saps smart though, I ain't gonna lie.
3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parrot, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not gonna do that. We have world peace. And not because of a
ain't no world peace.
But because
why
of
you
me.
giving me President Trump vibes, Flux? Why is you? I said Flux.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you.
Okay.
If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Geofield, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
Dang, they got a that's Geofield statue? Okay.
Obviously, the passing of
that's dope, though.
was pretty hard.
I like that statue.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with. And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease and revenge.
I can bet.
They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved. Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1. But on their way to the West Home capital, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground.
Uh-oh.
On West Home territory.
Uh-oh.
Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Okay. Yeah, you better not
Saps
try
and his
to.
crew then entered the capital.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of West Home, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately, Spood rejected Saps' request for a meeting because Spood
you
didn't
gotta
exactly
listen
trust
to him
him
at
and had
least.
no real reason to help him. So instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates. Although when he arrived, things felt a little off.
Now, since you're here, you have to drop all your gear. I'm just kidding.
Well, about that. Wherever you think is the safer option. At the end of the day, I don't want any of you guys to get killed for something that I'm being framed for, you know?
But then, suddenly...
You need to leave?
What? Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Okay. Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head. So he told Saps to run.
What's going on?
1 sec. You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenant, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
What?
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own or like just... Here, I'll explain to you on a sec. Just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust
So
people right now,
Turntap trying to kill
I'm putting
Saps?
a lot of faith into you.
Tell me that
This is
ain't
so
right.
suspicious. As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Oh yeah, I'm running. I'm up out of there. I ain't trusting you, dog. I ain't trusting you one bit.
It's all alone. Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust.
Man, you can't trust nobody. You can't even trust your own, bro. That's how it is.
And wanted him dead.
That's sad, man. I feel sorry for Saps. Dang, bro.
So he ventured into the snow. And started collecting blocks. Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won. There's just no point anymore.
It's sad right here, bro.
On day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by. And he planned to jump off. But he didn't.
He didn't?
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Okay. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, man. You can't let Flux live, man. For real, dog. Day 8.
Welcome, everyone. Today, we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death.
Okay. Hey, I'm ready to see this. Come on.
You are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dinosaur. Ready, set, fight!
Okay, let's get it, man. We got a fight going on. Oh. Come on, make this a clean fight.
Look that switch. Wait, some guy jumped in.
I don't want nobody to get messed up or nothing. Okay. Okay.
He won.
That quick? The
Remy
rat
had won his duel in the Coliseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself. He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor Spood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
See why they can't do that with Sap, though.
What is the point of anything? We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I just found out about another.
No way. Spood's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spood had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Spood immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to West Helm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spood's request.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
I bet you it did.
I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They stepped that talk.
Well, you don't want him back anyway. He tried to kill you, dog.
Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't
get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with West Helm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For
Okay.
example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jophiel's grave, and had stolen Jophiel's head.
Why you want to steal
But
their
instead
head
of
for?
protecting him, Cass
Like you did it.
immediately
You didn't
banished
do it.
Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor
Okay.
of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. The very
Interesting.
existence of the Cass Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who are mostly cheese merchants and call themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese.
Hey, freaking turkey. Hey. I
Since
miss
the
a
border
freaking
dropped
turkey.
yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land...
Ish. I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What? On day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Consider this your invitation
real?
to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were
Did she say
inventing new
yes, though? You
technologies.
proposed, but did she say yes?
It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed
Nobody
like each
could
of the
trust
Island 2 nations had their
Flux.
own separate goals, they were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps.
Sal.
In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all of the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1.
So
and some
a freaking
nations were
turkey
already
is
preparing to send out hit squads
alive
later
in
today.
Barbie Land?
But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama: the murder of Lingulini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingulini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Lingulini Mafia.
Okay. Hey, that's how you got to do it, man. You can't just pull up there as a
Going back
leader.
to West Helm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on West Helm. So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash, something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have everyone's support. And Spood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the West Helm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Can we make a deal?
Sap.
We're running out
Hey, my boy Sal.
Saps is back. And Turntap's here too for some reason. This is interesting. Because the Covenant had brought Saps to West Helm yesterday, Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to West Helm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
Okay. Hey, I think it was too. Hopefully they don't kill Sap though.
We can do what we do best. We're not gonna lie.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Fluxion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Okay. Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Lingolini situation. So Spood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2. Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
Oh, man. I hope Sap don't get killed, man. They still got that bounty, man. You know somebody might go behind his back or something.
Meeting, Spood first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Spood's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with Westhelm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 Good. This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince him after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I know Sap gonna agree.
Yeah.
Sap gonna agree. I'm really nervous for Saps.
A few of the others then walked to Elysium.
Okay, I'm really nervous for Saps. We about to see what happened though. And it's like Vegas out here. Oh, okay.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What does that mean? That's vague. What does that mean?
What is
the corruption?
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
Okay.
What the... What is this? About 15 members of the Westhelm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions. Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
They're being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
After even more deliberation and after even more time passed...
Excuse me, you have to say something important. The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from Westhelm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next like 5 minutes. I do not know.
What are you
talking?
Emperor Spood had grown impatient. After Spider informed him that progress was stalling, Spood had decided to send a squadron of the West Helm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Knight Arcturus.
Okay. Knight Arcturus. Hey, you deserve it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You deserve this arrest.
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Okay. Where he at, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
Where are they going?
Is that it?
Yeah, where are they going?
With their first plan failing, West Helm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
What the?
What's happening, guys?
They're forming a shield wall. They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Everyone bail, bail.
The West Helm squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation. West Helm then went around, searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Knight Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
Hold on, where is bruh at? Hey, is he building something?
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition.
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
Oh God, this dude is digging. Or what?
Oh. You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps' place? And why is he gathering blocks?
You go to show Cass.
Oh, this might be proof then. You think this proof?
What do you think?
That Saps didn't do it?
Interesting. You know what? Go show this to Tricolor. And probably also Hyperion.
I'm on it.
A citizen of the Cass Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof.
Okay.
On its own, this wasn't the best evidence. But for some people, it did raise some questions.
Come on, Flux. Come on now. You know what you did, bro. Day 9. Let's get it.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is, and who he can really trust.
I wouldn't be able to trust nobody, bro. Not with that information.
Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingulini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies. As
you don't really got no
tensions
choice at this
ramping
point.
up.
Saps don't. I
When
mean,
Spoon
what is he
invaded
going to
the
do?
Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own.
Okay, what they dealing with? Okay.
Earlier yesterday, Queen Seneca had found out that Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingulini.
What? Oh.
This is why Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting.
Yeah,
she
you don't
knew
wanna
the
talk.
story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingulini's head.
Oh, that's ruthless. Oh, man. That is so savage, bruh. What? That is so savage. Bruh, literally. The head of them and you. Bruh, dang.
Be a lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcano.
Okay. That's gonna backfire on you. The volcano ain't gonna save you out of this.
Meanwhile, on
It
the other
just
side of
ain't.
the island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war.
I can't get his head back, then it's war.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started
Okay.
discussing whether or not to declare
They going
war.
after Seneca?
But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone is against them, then we are not going to.
Benji's dead. Benji's dead.
What? Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died.
How?
And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingolini.
What? Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingulini. At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingulini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island. But he ended up seriously regretting this decision.
He killed himself?
He told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life.
Oh, man. That's why they ain't see it. Dang.
Now, because Benji had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium and instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux was representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea. So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus. Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Okay.
Look. We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
Being possibly
Bro, lock him up. Lock him up.
What are you
Hey.
talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to the trial and prove that you're correct, which I believe
This
you
is
are,
an
okay?
outrage against Luminara. I cannot
No.
believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
So you were guilty and run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial?
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna remember
This is an outrage, man. When you know you did it.
Arrested by Tricolor. He's like stopping every few seconds.
We'll stop. Don't worry about it.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until.
What? Why is he stopping?
Oh, hey, what is this?
Okay.
What? Wait, Flux is getting away? It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty.
Oh, that's smart though. I ain't gonna lie, that is smart.
When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next move.
Legacy. Yeah? We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're an
Saps the traitor, you the traitor.
You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough. All right.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux had automatically become the leader of Luminara.
Oh man.
Which
dang,
means if Tricolor still
Flux, you one
arrest
evil
him, they
dude,
wouldn't be
bro.
able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
That's crazy. He playing chess, not checkers, though. At this point, I ain't gonna lie.
Yesterday, Emperor Spoon had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempt to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spoon had received a message from a player named Addison27 who wanted to sell Joe Fuel's head in exchange for Netherite. Spoon accepted
That's
the deal,
crazy
gave
that they
Addison a
selling
place to meet
heads,
him at,
bro.
but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
Armor.
Show us the head.
Yeah,
there it is.
Oh no.
Give it right now.
They just playing with the
Now,
head
this
like
actually led
it's
to an
soccer,
alliance
bro.
between
That is
Westhelm
crazy.
and Tricolor, the first ever multi-island alliance, and a strategic move by Spoon to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth. Later, Spoon also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that?
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant.
What?
This is because they believed TurnTap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that TurnTap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, TurnTap had
I
only
like
brought
TurnTap,
Saps in to
though.
get diamonds for his
I mean,
army. But
you
the more
are
he
keeping my
heard about
boy safe,
Saps'
man.
story,
Sap.
the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him. In fact, the reason TurnTap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and
Okay.
he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Walk ahead.
Anyway, now that TurnTap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which TurnTap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spoon could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here, you're under arrest.
Who is it?
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Oh my god.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps.
Oh my god.
The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Nah.
Come here. Please, let's have a talk.
Don't do it at all.
A friend of this criminal behind you.
Alright. Could you guys come inside?
Oh boy. Here we go.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me Saparada, and the Commonwealth gives you Night Arcturus.
No.
Oh wow.
RT for Saps. I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us take Saparada now, and then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is? It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at.
Oh.
Look, he comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me?
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal.
It's
Either
not a
you accept
criminal,
this deal
man.
right now,
Man,
or
if you don't shut
tell
up.
everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada. They'll all declare war.
You idiot. I'm gonna smack you. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate, you expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist?
Yeah.
Is that really your offer?
He's not innocent.
Alright.
What?
Get out. Now.
Yeah, get out. They thought they was gonna kill Sal. Yeah. Stand on business. That's what I'm saying, dog. Stand on business. For real. Yo, just get up out of here, dog. Like, y'all wasn't gonna do anything anyway, bro. For real. I respect you even more for that.
Soon, it would be time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because Seneca had told everyone that
he really stood on business. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Planned to attend. As such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy.
I mean, he needed protection.
Saps getting attacked.
What? Hold on.
Oh,
dang,
boy.
what,
Saps
bro? Saps getting attacked. Oh, hold
the
on.
attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant,
Okay.
but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
We're not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is saying outside or nothing.
That's crazy.
And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Come inside.
I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control. And then,
what?
Someone's setting up dripstone.
What's that? What? What's going on? Sap? Oh, no, that's Turntap. Who died?
Right.
Who died? Bro.
And like
man.
that, Turntap
Dang.
was dead. Killed by two
so Sap
disgruntled
don't even
former
have no
citizens of the
protection no
Covenant
more, bro.
who had come back for revenge.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle.
No, don't go there. You know you can't go there now, Sap.
Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Linguini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its Netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone. Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis.
Okay.
It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war.
They was?
And on top of this, Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting.
Okay.
Now, of course, Spood suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
All right, what's that?
Well, let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Okay.
Basically, if Spider
so you
goes to this
gonna give
meeting and
yourself
actually
up.
gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
You're a
So
hero,
you're gonna be
Spider.
a sacrifice, basically. Shout out to Spider then.
These guys are all waiting for something to happen.
What? Oh, yeah, it's Tom now. It's Tom now. Battle Tom. Let's get it. Oh, bro. It's about to go down. It is about to go down now, bro. Everybody on their boats. Let's get it.
Wait, what? Where is everyone?
The Commonwealth had been completely abandoned.
What?
See, after Zekr's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him.
That sucks.
Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated.
Oh, man.
So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all.
Dang, Spiderhead was on there too.
Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
Bro, this video's insane. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This a whole movie, man. Minecraft whole movie, dog.
Welcome to Infernus.
Thank you, Seneca.
There are so many people. Oh my God. Infernus is massive.
For real, though. Cast Coalition.
Meanwhile, at the Cast Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party.
Okay, hey, what a cake at?
But
I don't
while
see no
the
cake.
people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery.
Dang.
Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps? Or was it Flux?
Okay, you already know it was Flux.
See, earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Caste Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us.
Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 would avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery.
Yep.
Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps? Or was it Flux?
We already know Flux did it. Why would he be hiding down there if he
at the
didn't
Blue
do it?
Cross meeting, members of the Caste Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
Okay.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us.
Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing, which made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps' motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial.
It's not even no
he was
motive.
still found guilty. In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why.
Okay.
Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty.
Dang.
When Cass discovered
because I knew
she
it was
immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
Facts.
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Sounds good. See.
All right, first thing tomorrow.
Okay. Gotta make this happen, man. Day 10, last day. Let's get it. Luminar.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, 3 Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just a Luminaran, he was a friend, and I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
Hey, it ain't gonna be sweet for you, Flux. It ain't about to be sweet, my dog. Just keep it a band with you.
All right, let's go, let's go.
Okay.
And so, the Caste Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux
let's
once and for all.
Come
on the way,
on.
Cass stopped at Empyreon to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
Let's get it. Finally, man.
The plan was simple. Empyreon would invade Luminara from the south, while the Caste Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
Okay. That's smart right there. That's smart.
And I just,
Okay.
Oh, they're here. They're here.
They're here. Hey, he trying to escape. Hey, come on. Bring that butt here, boy. Bring it here. Pause.
They're after him.
Okay.
Flux, I
Surrender. You can do this the easy way or the hard way, my guy.
Okay, wait.
Come on.
Wait, surrender. Okay, surrender. I'm not moving.
Flex, you are under the arrest, killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor, and leader of Commonwealth.
This is an outrage!
And attempting my assassination.
Yeah, thanks.
Flux had stopped and surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
Wait, I thought it was
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
Okay.
To a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Yeah, entitled to a fair trial.
Oh, come on.
They don't know nothing that's going
Cass
on.
wasn't sure about what to do until. Oh, he's running.
Oh, he's running. Okay. What? Dang. Okay.
Oh my gosh!
What? He still survived? Is Flux still alive?
Flux had killed 5 people using a secret trap he had built the day before. This bought him just enough time to escape.
That's crazy. Y'all should have went
Flux
for
knew
it.
there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2.
Dang, bruh. Y'all let him get away? Y'all should have had him.
And Imperion sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
I gotta move all of these people over to the Conquistador HQ because no one is safe in Luminara at the moment.
Holy. Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and Imperion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
That's crazy, bruh. He can't be defeated. This
Or
guy
so
don't
he
miss.
thought.
Oh. What happened?
I am so confused on what's happening right
Oh my god!
What's happening?
When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
On day 10, word began to spread about what had happened.
That was Flux's trap?
Yeah, Flux built that trap.
Which made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Dude, I think Flux was behind everything. Saps was right.
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
Facts, finally.
Saps, how do you feel?
Dude, finally, I'm so happy.
For the first time since he had gone into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side.
Finally, my guy, you deserve it. All that you went through.
And now, instead of hunting for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
Okay.
Bro, this is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped in the first place.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
Oh, you're kidding.
It didn't?
Layer by layer, I didn't know narrowness in my childhood.
Okay. Okay.
Seneca had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in.
That's crazy.
But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep.
On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Today, we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all.
Okay. Let's get it, man. Come on, we can do this.
Look who he is. He was my brother. He was everyone's brother. And they took him from us.
Mario, man. Dang, why they had to take Mario?
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our entire island.
Okay.
All right, everyone in.
I'll meet you at the Coliseum.
Let's go, let's go.
All right, let's go, everyone.
Okay, here we go. Come on, man, we gotta fight. We gotta fight for Sap, man. But I don't know how many traps they gonna have, bro.
A few days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts.
Yes.
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends. Today, we walk ahead, we storm the volcano, and we get justice!
Let's get it, come on. Come on, we gotta get justice.
Thank you, Saps. All right, everyone, listen up. There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers.
Okay.
So let's stick together.
Justice for Sap, come on.
Come on!
Let's get it. Come on, bruh. We got the numbers. We literally got the numbers, I ain't gonna lie. We gotta defeat Seneca too.
There's so many people.
She's the leader, so we gotta take her out. But I just wonder how many traps they gonna have though. Okay.
I think there might be a problem.
What problem? She said, I think there may be a problem. What?
Living by the rules to which high school blues walk ahead. Beginners keep provoking. Blood returns thirst choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense? Eating away, telling us to stop and obey. To stop and obey.
Okay, come on, come on, come on. I love the soundtracks to this video as well. The music and everything is insane, bro. I love it. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. The way you do this video, man. This is insane. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, big fighting on the ground right now. Covenant is attacking from behind.
Oh, okay. Come on. Yeah, we gotta win this. Come on, baby. Where's Sap at? Is Sap fighting here? Okay. Oh, they got the bow and arrows. They going fast too.
It's just chaos on the ground as well. It's the Covenant.
Oh man. Dang. Oh.
They got it.
Retreat, man. Retreat. Dang. Remy the Rat. Oh. Okay. Billy just sitting there.
The final push. Here we go.
Okay. Come on, man. This is crazy though, bruh. How they gonna get across from there, man? That lava. Okay.
They're in.
Just keep on building. Come on, we in there. Oh, that TNT. Oh, dang. I knew that's when it was gonna go off, bruh. A lot of soldiers dying, bruh. It's crazy. This is insane, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, they found him. Is that Flux? Oh man, I knew it was gonna be a big fight. Seneca, she's gone. Seneca is out of here, bro. She's out of here. We gotta get Flux. Where's Flux at? Is that Flux? Oh man, they gon' Flux. Bro, you ain't getting out of here. Come on, dog. How y'all let him escape? How did y'all hop? Okay. Come on, bro. Ain't no way you could go. Come on. Oh, y'all can't get him? Come on, bro. How did he get away? Oh yeah, he did. He did. Come on, pop it on the screen. What? Hold on, what happened? Ain't he dead? Ain't Flux dead? Why didn't pop up? What? He's still alive? There's no way, bro. There's no way.
No.
Bruh, ain't no
Surely
way.
not.
Ain't no way. Tell me he escaped.
No, of course he has a total. Of course.
Oh man. All this for nothing. Yeah, they took out Seneca, but all this for nothing, man. He got away.
He's missing?
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, come on. All right, guys, let's go.
Bruh, this music is insane. The way they doing this. Hopefully this is copyright free. Cause it's 2 hours, alright. Okay.
What? No way.
Okay. What is he doing just standing there?
Wow, you actually showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Okay.
Let's make this a fair fight, okay?
So we got a fight between Sap and Fluxion? Bruh, no way. You gonna lose all your marbles.
Right now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to.
Bruh.
I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
What? Hey. Bruh, ain't no way y'all gonna let this be a fair fight. So if he win, he could just go home and he killed all these generals, bruh. What? Okay. Come on now. Man, you better not let him. Come on, bruh. Come on, Sal. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You letting Flux get to you. Okay. Bro, I'm sorry. I would have had to come. Hey, we ain't gonna have no fair fade, all right? We ain't gonna have no fair fade. I'm sorry, dog. I would have had to come down there. He would have had to catch this. For real. Okay, come on. How can he turn into fire like that? Come on, yeah, Sap. Come on, bro. Why you running? You coward. Why you running? Boy, this a long fight, I ain't gonna lie. Final hit. What? Hold on, what just happened? What just happened? Okay. Hey, slain by Sap. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Come on, yeah. Big Sap. We gotta call you Big Sap now. You know what I'm saying? Big Sap. Just did it. Just did it. Big Sap.
Saps had killed Flux. And with that, Flux's reign of terror was over.
Days later. Dang, 129, 191 is crazy.
Today, we gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus.
Since then, I think we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces. But winning had come at a high cost.
I know. Remy the Rat, though, dang, that was my
After
dog.
the war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually, decide how to move on. Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
In the corner of the crowded
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war.
But I'm dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life.
Okay.
Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival. And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
Okay. They finally got a bridge. Luminar Bridge. They've been wanting to build that since like day 2, day 3.
Lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returns to
my
Island
dog.
2.
Hey, shout out to Saps.
Those brings back memories. Still, the world wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cass Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy. And Knight Arcturus was still in hiding, yet to be found by Westhelm.
That's crazy.
It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
What a sad song.
So slowly lose control as emotions overflow.
Okay.
Yeah, we still have some work to do. We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
That's what's up.
Jury, you have heard
Hey,
all of the
freaking
evidence.
turkey.
If you find Thomas 5200 guilty of aiding Fluxion with his reign of terror, jump now.
Jump. Everybody jumping. Everybody jumping.
May you find mercy in the end, senor.
For real, you killed him, no? Guess he did, Barbie Land.
I ran away screaming from you because
They finally got
blow up
married.
my nation and kill all my citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only candidate?
I do.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do. Same thing. Hey, y'all got a kiss now.
At this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us. 3, 2,
What?
1.
Okay. The rocket, right? Hey, that's dope, alright.
So slowly lose control as emotions overflow.
So, goodbye, friend? He still was a friend to him, even though he did all that. It's crazy. Framed him and everything. That's how you know he was a real one, man. This whole time, dog. Bruh. There we go, man. There we go, man. There we go. There we have it, man. This was 2 hours, so I'm gonna need y'all to share the video. Hit the like, hit the sub, man. If you watch this full video, write down SAP in the comment section, man. Hit that like, hit that sub, man. I love you guys so much, man. We out. Gang.